how you doing? My name is Tony, and if you watched my last video, I said that my next video I would tell you the best fighting style for your specific body, and so here we are. But if you didn't watch that video, then watch that video first. I'll link it in the description just for you. But today, I'm going to talk about the best fighting style for your specific body type. Now, you may be asking, body type? What do you mean by body type? Well, I'm glad you asked. So your body type is basically the type of variation of body that you have attained. There are 3 body types we're going to focus for this video, but the human body can come in any of these shapes and sizes, and just that these 3 are the most common ones. So, the 3 main body types are short and wide, regularly proportioned height and limb-wise, and tall and skinny. Sometimes the internet called them endomorphs, mesomorphs, and ectomorphs respectively. So for simplicity's sake, I will refer to these builds by the names I just said. Oh, and by the way, I'll be going over the strengths and weaknesses and other bodily functions that are usually different from each other to strengthen my argument for this specific fighting style. Okay, now let's start off with endomorphs, or short and wide. If I was an endomorph build, right off the bat, I'm going to go for wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Most endomorphs have a special ability called low metabolism that lets them pack on tons of muscle and fat easily. Their muscles are far larger proportionally compared to any other body type, allowing for extreme control in close contact martial arts such as wrestling. These guys are built for strength due to their extremely wide frame, a perfect case of endomorphs shining as strongmen. Look at today's strongmen and you will find that these guys are actually quite chunky and have massive frames and legs and easily outclass other builds in terms of raw strength. Also, since your back is packed with muscle, you will suffer almost no back pain since you have so much back support. But with this build's strength comes also its weaknesses. To start things off, these guys don't generally live very long due to the sheer amount of weight they're carrying for the size of the heart. It's a lot of effort for the heart to pump blood into so much mass. In fact, that's why you see most of these strongmen and bodybuilders die so young. What exactly happens is that when the heart has to feed blood to an incredible amount of mass, it tries to compensate by increasing the heart size. Look up hypertrophic heart and you'll see what I mean. What this does is that it leads to an increased risk in heart failure as you simply don't have enough space to pump enough blood per pump to function. The low metabolism I mentioned can also hurt you. If you excessively eat, you will become obese, which increases the chance of heart failure, high blood pressure, joint pain, heart disease, stroke, gallbladder disease. You get the idea. That's also why a huge problem they also face is stamina and endurance. These guys can't run or box. Cardio is simply their weakness. Their huge muscles are built for strength, not endurance. They'll easily tire out due to carrying so much weight around. This is also why boxing, MMA, and Taekwondo is simply off the table for this body type. So to recap, judo, wrestling, and jiu-jitsu, and any martial arts that deals in grappling or tests your strength, not endurance. Endurance and cardio is your weakness, remember that. If your opponent runs, don't even bother running after him. Now on the other end of the spectrum, we have ectomorphs, or tall and skinny. If I was an ectomorph, I would pick running, taekwondo, and any martial arts focused on feet. Ectomorphs' upper bodies is considered very weak. It's their legs where they shine. The leg muscles are usually unproportionately bigger compared to the rest of their body. They also have a high metabolism rate that allows them to eat a lot without gaining much weight. This is a double-edged sword though, because if they do not eat enough, then they'll become unhealthily skinny. Cardio is your best friend as an ectomorph, especially as I said, running and feet intensive martial arts are your forte. Since you have such high metabolism, you will easily be able to avoid obesity, and you can have less restriction in your diet. Your legs are unproportionally bigger than the rest of your body. I've seen some ectomorphs fight and let me tell you, they're honestly quite terrifying. Their kicks have so much leverage, it's like hitting someone with a really long stick versus a really short stick. Their throat, which is the main weak point, is a lot higher as well, which makes it difficult to KO them. And they are so springy you can't even catch them. Now, onto their weaknesses. Lifespan wise, they live a little shorter due to the high cell replication rate due to their height. Or in human terms, because they're taller, they age a touch faster. Raw strength. These guys generally are not good boxers because boxers require both strength and endurance. Any grappling and wrestling based martial arts is off the table due to how easily you'll be manhandled. You can dish out a lot and you're pretty fast, but you can't take much. If you get hit in the wrong way due to your thinner upper body muscles and bones, you're a lot more likely to break a rib and feel more pain. Your back is also longer but usually not wider. On top of a lack of muscle means that you will suffer from back pain earlier than most people, unfortunately. So to summarize, you aim for cardio and endurance and leg martial arts. Your weaknesses are strength and durability, so your goal in a fight is to attack round after round with your legs running away with each round and your opponent losing strength and stamina in each round. Avoid getting cornered and don't let your opponent rest too much. You recover stamina far quicker than him as well. Alright, so to top it all off, we're going to talk about mesomorphs or normal. Now, if I was a mesomorph, I would put boxing and MMA as the top contenders. But the best part about mesomorphs is that they have enough stamina to go into running and taekwondo, and enough strength to go into wrestling and grappling. But in terms of what you are best suited for, boxing, MMA, some judo against endomorphs, and some jiu-jitsu against exomorphs, you live the longest and generally suffer the least health problems. Your back is small and muscled enough where it shouldn't be an issue, not to the extent of exomorphs. Like I said before, you have enough power and stamina for boxing and MMA, and MMA is considered the most effective martial arts. Your only weaknesses are that you aren't as strong as endomorphs or as fast and tall as exomorphs, since exomorphs with the longer legs have longer stride. But you still are an effective fighter no matter what build you are, you just have to train for the right one suited for you. Okay, so to recap the whole thing, endomorphs are short and wide, are generally strong, but weak to cardio. Learn grappling arts such as jiu-jitsu and wrestling. Exomorphs are tall and skinny, have a weak upper body but a stronger lower body. Learn high cardio training such as running and sprinting, and taekwondo to avoid grapplers and hit. Mesomorphs are normal proportion, focus in boxing and MMA, as you have both the strength and stamina to excel, but you can also learn some other martial arts depending on what you like. Also, some disclaimer, some people are both tall and wide like most of these strongmen. Some people are also short and skinny. Some people are normally proportioned about like 7 feet tall. My point is that this video is a generalization that covers my guess around, 50 to 70% of the total population. Also, this video is kind of comedic. What am I, a white guy? Alright, that's the end of the video. I really hope you had fun watching it. If you liked the video, please hit the like button to show your support. It looks like this. I'll wait for you to hit it. Did you hear it yet? Okay, good. If you really like the video, please subscribe as well and turn on all notifications with the bell icon to be notified when I release another video so you can watch it. And if you really like the video, share the video everywhere so my channel can blow up and I can get people to help me pump out these videos not only faster, but in a higher quality too. Every day I'm waiting for the algorithm to pick me up and you'll be helping me a great deal. Speaking of videos, I need staff. We need everybody for everything, so if you want help out, check out my Discord. It also has the soundboard voice by yours truly, and it's also what I use for my Minecraft players. In my server we got custom weapons, terrains, monsters, bosses, you get the idea. Oh, and by the way, I'll be going document for this fit. If I was an endomorph build, most endomorphs have especially. Also, since your back is packed with effort for the heart to pump all that blood to so much mass. In fact, that's why hypertrophic. If you eat it, that's also why huge endurance and cardio is your Now, on the other end of the spectrum, we have it's their legs and this is a double-edged sword though because it is running and feeding intensive since you have such a high metabolism, you'll easily and you'll have your legs are unproportionately bigger than the rest of your body. I've seen some exomorph fight and their throat, you know, the main weak point is a lot higher as well, which that they're very fearsome. Lifespan wise, they live a little shorter due to the high cell. Your back is also a lot longer, but usually you're not. Goal is to fight. You recover stamina quicker than him. But in terms of what you're best suited for, boxing and your metabolism is normal, meaning that you still need some diet not to get obese, but not to the extent of a strong man, but not to the extent an exomorph would need to diet. Like I said, before you have enough power, and your only weakness is that you aren't as strong as endomorphs. Mesomorphs are normal. Mesomorphs are normal. Hey you, you may hear that I want to thank you so much for watching the whole entire video. This is like my 4th video so far, and I have at least 6 planned for the future. So again, thank you for watching the whole thing. Not many people make it here. See you next time.